TV.
Welcome to the Council of Coaches with Coach Ronald Rotich. I want to ask you one question. Who is a man? What is a man? We're told many times, be a man. I want to talk about my own story, and I want to say that I lost my dad when I was very young, and the pillar that I knew left. And I went through life figuring it out. And there are certain times in my life when I wished I had a father figure. Certain times I wished that I could have another man to just talk to and just ask him, hey, tell me what to do. Is this the right thing? I'll not forget when I was getting married, I had to go to my uncles and aunties, and I wished he was there to help, to talk, to advise, to tell me, hey, this is how marriage is. I remember when I got my daughter, and I thought, how am I going to do this? What am I going to do? Am I going to be good enough? Who will show me how? And so as I explored this, I began to realize that as men, we grow up with a burden already on our heads and our shoulders. The things that we are told, a man must. These are obligations and weights that are already on our shoulders from the moment we are born. Now, some of us are handling it well, some of us are not. And this is how things are. And so I wanted to say three things that maybe men should do, and really just pick which one really does apply to you. Number one is connect to other men. Connect with other men and talk to them. I'm not talking about the usual banter, the sporting events. I'm talking about real talk. How many of us, have had a man say, things are bad, things are thick. But no one ever asks, how bad is bad? How thick is thick? We tend to assume, yes, he'll handle it. But perhaps maybe, if you just asked that man, how bad are things? Just ask and be able to listen. You'd be shocked how much would have helped that person. And that one question can really go further. And I know sometimes men, we don't do this because we think about the money aspect. What if he asks for some money? And it's true, it's a big thing. Being a man and having money really do go hand in hand. And that is a fact. So please, no matter what, still ask. Even though you don't have the money, you can ask. Just ask the person, how bad is bad? And the fact that you're able to just listen with a non-judgmental, non-judgmental ear is very, very important. The second thing I want to say for men is, it's okay to feel. It's okay to feel sad. It's okay to feel happy. It's okay to go through life. It's okay to be in touch with your emotions. I know this is not the idea of manhood that we have grown up with. The idea of the man we've grown up with is the man who doesn't talk much, doesn't say much, doesn't talk about his feelings. He's a man of action. And you know what? That version of man served in the past because our forefathers came from war, colonialism, and they had to just be a person of action. But I think about the repercussions of that. They did what they had to do, but it has affected the men today. And so, does that version of manhood serve you? If it does, well and good. If it doesn't, well, look into it. The third thing I would like to say is this. There is no one version of manhood that's right. There is no one version of manhood that's right. And I say this because we are told that, a man must. But I believe that as a man, why don't you take time to define what is manhood for you? As a man, you can plan a trip, start a business, start a family, You can do all that. You can plan, you can strategize, and you can actually put that strategy into action. So how about for your own definition of manhood, for the kind of man you want to be? Think about it, plan it, strategize it, and put it into action. And be the kind of man that you feel you should be. And I say this because men come in all different colors and sizes, different beliefs and ideas, different religions and non-religions. Everybody has their own version of what manhood should be. And I don't believe in telling people this is what you must do. All I say is, as long as it's positive, as long as it's from love and not out of fear, that is fine. As long as you have positive impact on yourself and on those around you, that is fine. I think about some of the men I've coached, and on the outside, they have everything other men would want. They have the car, they have the house, they have the family. But when they begin talking, it's crushing. Deep down, they're hurting. And if you're that person, it's okay. Reach out to another man. Create your own circle. I created my own circle of men that I could talk to openly. If you want to create it. Or you can look for a circle of men that you can actually join. But I believe, define your own version of manhood. If you can take control of this word, being a man, who is a man, then you can take control of your life and how it affects you and how you feel. So remember, connect with other men. It's okay to feel, and there's no definition, one definition of manhood. This is Clean Money TV, and this is the Council of Coaches with Coach Ronald Rotich.
This is Clean Money TV.